I'm just a girl from Chicago.
And I done subpoena videos and everything, and like they giving me videos that I can't see nothing. It's static in or something wrong with the video. I'm like, what the hell is going on? So one day I hit him because I couldn't get a certain video that I need. He told me that he closed the case. I said, why would you close the case? He like, because I couldn't find nothing. So wait, what? But here we is again. A white lady just got two of them up north, and they found the killer off a camera that was on the side. But we here on the main street and they ain't got not one video. It's the police that did this. And then it can't be nobody else because who would they be protecting?
Dakota Gray.
Why is they protecting somebody else when this was an innocent lady walking to the store trying to
Could
get
be
groceries?
anything on my soul, like them sergeants and they be drunk, you feel me?
Mhm.
Dakota Gray speeding. Dick cars be coming down the street doing 120 miles per hour with they motherfucking lights, sirens off, all type of weird. With the search, you feel me? Is you like so determined to find the driver? Is it for closure? Is you looking for justice, or being a street? Is you looking for revenge?
I ain't. I'm going out. I told everybody this. My baby mama gonna take care of my kids. Like this, I was my mama protector. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not finna stop.
I'm just a girl from Chicago. What they say we're guilty for, they give us our trial. Granny say I'm innocent, trust in the Bible, but I trust in survival. Just a girl from Chicago.
Go, what's that word? It's KB Nene, and I'm just a girl from Chicago. And today I got with me Big Boss Damo. How you coming, gang?
What's up with you, man?
For sure, I appreciate you for coming sitting down with me.
I appreciate you.
For sure, it's all love. But before I start this interview, I gotta say my disclaimer. Everything we say on this podcast is for entertainment purposes only. Please do not get yourself in a situation it's gonna be hard to get out of about something I said. I'm Dakota Gray. How you coming, gang? How you feeling?
All good, man. Maintaining.
I see you got the verses.
Yes, sir.
Hey, how you coming, gang?
I'm just chilling, man.
For sure. For the people who don't know you, tell them who you is and where you from.
Big Boss Damo from 57 in Winchester, Walcott.
57. I went to school. I went to Hartville. I went to school back
Went to
there.
Henderson.
Yeah. I used to we used to have to take the school bus up there from Henderson to Mays. I went to Benjamin E. Mays. I just stay on 55th and Damon.
For real?
Yeah.
I'm on 56.
For real? On Dakota Gray.
All my life.
I stayed there for probably about like 4 years on Dakota Gray. That's what you had got shot. You got shot in the area?
I got shot on the low end somewhere. I got shot everywhere. I got shot on 62nd.
How many times you been shot?
3.
You been shot 3 different times, 3 separate occasions?
No, so one was 2, and then one was with the police.
You got shot by the police?
Yeah.
Tell me, you could talk about it?
Yeah, we could.
Yeah, tell me a little bit about that.
Man, I was on some hot. I don't know. I had just grabbed the pipe. I was standing over there with Lizzie Osama. It was Lizzie Osama over there. L here. This one we was all over here on 62nd Hermitage.
Okay.
They say my block got the beefing with. I was over Lizzie block. I just came back around. Cause normally we was all like fighting, not them, but like fighting different people. Right. And when I came back over there, it was like a lot of chaos. And then one day when they like, hey, slide back over here, I'm like, all right. I went to go grab a move. First time I had one. And I'm going to like one of my auntie's crib, and I was with one of my cousins, and he was trying to like go to his auntie crib or something. I end up dozing off. They end up waking me up. I'm like, this left. He walked. I just told him don't walk over there. Like, we in two with these. So I know they saw him with me. I get up, load up, go over here. I see the police harassing them, jumping on them. I'm like, what the hey, this, we had them big boost phones, big baby in their clothes. This one, we was saggy. And they had to move like under me. I'm like, hey, what the you doing? And they like, get the on, whatever they was saying. And they was pushing them against the car. And I'm like, I'm gonna call my auntie. So I popped the phone out and I heard, what the So they shot me in my hand.
They thought you were shit for something.
I don't know. Well, okay, so after that, I peel off around the corner and then, I just let off to try to get them off me.
Right.
Dump the pipe, all that, etc. So I get to the county and this come to visit me multiple times. Head down. I'm like, this head always down. I'm like, you saw them shoot me, I'm getting up out of here. Every time, hey, man, it should have been me. I'm like, it should have been you. What?
Oh, so he felt like it was his fault you got shot?
No, we go get to it. So it narrow on down. All the big guys in there. You know, everybody was older than me. I was only 17. And then, like they knew my daddy from 57 The Truth. His name Face. And once I brought him on, they like, oh yeah, Big Face, we know you good in here. They kept saying like he told him. I'm like, nah, he know like what we do. So and like he wasn't like that. He was a church boy, but it probably was my fault for bringing him around because I don't know. It's like my family and we was together all the time, like working together. So I ain't thinking like no different to do that. So narrowed down. It's time for me to go to court. I think I did was like a 4-2 conference, 4-1, whatever it was. Where it had to come to agreement with the states. And I read the papers. This told everything.
Straight up.
This told everything.
So you wind up going to jail behind them shooting you.
Yeah, I had to go to the penitentiary. This is my first time to go to the penitentiary. Yeah, I had to do 61 days though, because I was already in there fighting for it. Yeah, I had Goldberg by my side.
Oh yeah.
So Goldberg was, he was the #1 lawyer in Chicago. Yeah, so he ended up getting took it down to an aggravated use of weapon on a police officer. They never found the pipe, but I had a bullet in my pocket, so that's the only thing that got me bumped.
What?
Yeah, I said I was loading up, but I forgot one.
Yeah.
So I mean, this shit all over with. He living his life. I went to the joint, and after that, it's just been the street.
So what you learned from that situation?
Don't trust family, and then don't bring them off around you that ain't with that ain't adapted.
That ain't
to it.
about
You know what I'm
like
saying?
so like we be having to take our own accountability in
Yeah.
certain situations. Like you knew a person went from the street, like ain't cut from that, and we'll still have motherfucker with us, and then kind of be mad when they roll and be like, you knew, you kind of knew that one with them anyway.
He won't like that. He go to church, so I just put on. That was my first time just experiencing that. So from that day on, I'm like, ain't no lames coming around me. Like I ain't hanging around no damn blame. If you ain't on the same page as me, I'm not finna even trying to, you know what I'm saying, get you adapted to this because like
sure.
that's how motherfuckers getting told on. They just putting people in these
Better
circles.
just move by yourself, honestly, for sure. So with that situation and the situation where you got shot on the 2 times, like out of all them situations, what was any regrets and like what you can take from those situations moving forward to prevent them from happening again?
But see, the other time I got shot, I was walking with another person, and they was saying he did something. I ain't know what was going on.
By association.
Yeah, something like I was just walking
with him.
I just pulled up like, hey, what up, bro? Then we started walking to the gas station. 2 niggas on the corner. And I thought it was his homies because they was talking to him. And as soon as we walked past them, they had shot me with a Mac. They shot me in the middle of my back. Then they blew out my lung and shot me in the chest too. So
you
I survived.
Like on some tragic, like almost
being with another mother. That's it. Going to jail was because I was with another mother.
So you think the best thing is like what you like that you learned out of all that is kind of just move dolo is best.
Yeah, you
just
got
gotta
to
be by yourself.
Yep.
For sure. On Dakota Gray. Go, what's that word? It's KB Nene, and I'm just a girl from Chicago. And you can get your official Just a Girl from Chicago merch available in women and men. I love girls from Chicago. Yeah, we got couples, his and hers. Get you one. Take pictures, tag me in them, and we got them in multiple different colors. You can get it at I'mJustAGirlFromChicago.com. Tap in. What made you start doing music?
And see, when I got shot up, at first I was hanging around a guy named Joe GD. He locked up for murder right now, but we was used to be playing around in my sister's house, just freestyling. And then after I got hit, I just started rapping about like shit I do in the streets. I mean, like nobody motivate me or nothing, but my daughter's like play a big part of my life. Her name Drea, so like you'll see me say it's ATM or that's like her initials. And like when I was laying in the hospital bed, the ICU, supposed to be paralyzed and everything. I think I heard her voice, and that's what made me like, oh, I gotta get the fuck home. You know what I'm saying? Like this is my daughter, and I just started from there. Just started rapping.
So when you got shot in your back, they was talking about at first like you weren't gonna be able to walk, or
It was over. Like it's the bullet hole right in the middle of my back.
So was it a point where you couldn't walk and you was paralyzed?
Mm-hmm.
And how long that was? Like, what was that transition from like the therapy, the physical therapy, and that thing getting back on your feet?
I was in there for like 6 months. So like, yeah,
you was in the hospital for 6 months.
Yeah, like I went through like 16 different surgeries.
Straight up.
Yeah, the lung kept on deflating and shit, but
So what you got, an artificial lung, or you had
It's just I just got one now. I got one lung, and then
straight?
like I got a little plate and shit right here. They took the ribs out. They did a lot of shit. So
So
it's
is
been
that
to
harder for you to do like stuff?
breathe and shit,
Yeah,
or
like
but I
rap.
gotta stay active. Yeah, but they told me I was gonna die and shit like in my sleep. This shit was like 4, 5, 6 years ago. I'm still here, so like,
Straight
man, I still got the last word. Yeah.
you think that's like kind of like contribute to you with your kids? Like I see you real big on your kids, keeping your kids close. You feel me? Like you
Yeah.
spend a lot of time with your kids. You just shot videos with your kids. Like you
Mhm.
feel me? You real big on that. You think that play a part in that?
Yeah, I kind of want everything to pass down to them because I see they look up to me. So I'm like, you know what? Let me let them do it the positive way though. Like everything I was doing was negative.
Right.
Everything I did was negative. Like talking about hurting people or the shit I was doing, everything was negative. I'm like, I'm not gonna let them do this. That's why they started going, viral off the little ABC songs or
For sure.
whatever. So I just try to do something different. Like I learned a lot.
On Dakota Gray. Did you have your dad in your life?
Nah,
No.
nah.
Okay, so like they usually say like guys that didn't have a father be like, feel me, kind of like struggle with being a man because a woman can't raise you, can't teach you how to be a man. But yeah, it seemed like in this generation, the guys that didn't have a father make the best fathers. You feel me?
Yeah.
So you think like the motivation for you to be a good dad come from you not having a father, or you feel me? Was it just so like you feel me? Like you say, you see your kids look up to you.
Yeah. So I was a ward of the state.
Oh,
Yeah,
for real?
from 3 years old. They took me from my mama. I got a song called like Adopted and shit. And I'm in the video. I got my son playing it, and then it's like showing like we was in the Stateway buildings. That's where it started out from there.
Projects.
Yep. We's been. I don't really want to like say no bad shit because my mama not here, but like what I'm
Sure.
saying, like they took us away from my mama. Um, when I was like 4, ran away when I was 16, but I was still seeing my mama throughout the times. Ran away and shit. After that, it was a wrap. Like I just started doing all type of odd shit. Like I ain't had no guidance or nothing like none of that shit. So
For sure.
I raised myself. The streets did, to be honest with you. But like me going through so much shit, it's just I'm like, oh, I'm not taking that route no more. Like I'm not hanging with them no more, or this person ain't finna tell me this, or like
You
it just
basically
made me
just
strong.
learn from your
Yeah.
experience. For sure. For sure. Back on the music tip, like you was under management under Bo Deal, and I know you spoke on like him. Y'all, I know y'all still have a good relationship
Yeah.
now. And you speak on him like doing good business, but like under his management, was it beneficial to you, and was he fair?
Yeah, for sure. Look, he didn't take no money from me. I don't give a fuck. Like if somebody hit me up paying $1,000 or something, and I'm gonna get 1,000. I'm gonna get 5. I'm gonna give you 5. I don't want your money. Like he never took bread from me. Like I gave it to him, but he never wanted it. Like all the shows I had at Joe's Bar and Grill. Damn, I made this. I don't want your money. Keep your. He never took bread from me. Not one time.
That's real.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Like all this, the Waka Flockas and Yo Gotti, all that shit was because of him. I ain't gonna take credit, discredit him, but everything with the AZ shit, he had made the call where people reach out to him and shit like, hey, damn, he go crazy. By him posting us on his platform, it was me, it had
Yeah.
a couple other people and shit.
So he basically just used like his platform and his resources to kind of build y'all up.
Yeah. So he saw the potential in us and everything. Like
And
me
it
and
was
him,
all
oh,
genuine, so it was more so because he ain't take no money from you. It wasn't really business with y'all. It was more so like he was just looking out, showing love.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, Bo, he can grab anybody. He could have grabbed Duck. He could have grabbed all these motherfuckers. Everybody look up to him.
For sure.
And he come grab a motherfucker. I'm a random nigga off the street. You know what I'm saying? I never showed no snake shit, none of that. So like he know me. Like to this day you see we cool, we doing the movies and everything. I'm not under his management and shit like right now, but we still like family. Like I was invited to the wedding, everything. So like me and him is like brothers before anything, before this business.
When
So
you speak on not being under his management no more, was that like a business decision for your career, or is it because like you see he is preoccupied? Like
yeah,
we see both film 14, 16 hours a
yeah.
day. You feel me? Multiple times a week. So is it
Mhm.
more so like he just kind of focused on his own ventures, like on the movie entertainment side, and it was like okay, so you feel me? Kind of like now you gotta pretty much kind of go from here, and he gave you a good foundation to go from.
Yeah. I feel like that's where it started at right there. And me and him had these talks too. Like, I feel like when he started doing the movie thing, like it was really like he was focusing on that. Like I'm like, I already see it coming. Like, I ain't gonna say like I was feeling like, damn, where he going? You know what I'm saying? Where he at? Like I knew he had to focus on his own shit.
For sure.
And he ain't the type of person that wanna a motherfucker to be looking for a handout. Like I always been on my own. Like all this the little booty songs, everything it started from me. And when we introduced to each other or whatever the case may be, it's like it started made it everything a lot better. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people started reaching out, but then I started seeing him like start focusing on himself because once upon a time he was managing like Hitter, and then like shit probably went left. I think that's where it kind of fucked up the like trust with like everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you manage them motherfuckers for so long, and then
Shit kind of go
it's
sideways.
like shit gets switched up, and then I feel like it had him looking at everybody like, okay, damn. If I put him on, shit, you gonna do the same. We
Yeah.
street niggas. So
Yeah, it definitely put you in distrust. Like, yeah, you get to putting everybody on the same boat, and it's like a coping mechanism for a lot of us from the street. You kind of to prevent it from happening again. It's better just not to fuck with nobody.
yeah,
And like you say, it
yeah.
kind of
So I think he reached the reaching point. So I really want like we had a conversation like, you go your way, y'all go my way, but we still brothers at the end of the day. It wasn't no we beefing, we finna get on the internet and bash each other. We ain't doing none of that shit. But
all love.
if we argue anything, we family though. So he can call me right now and say, hey, I need you for this thing. I'm sliding.
For sure.
We still got that relationship.
Speaking on the scenes, you feel me, and the series, you feel me, we both working on, you feel me. What made you interested in acting?
Him. And
Yeah.
then my granddaddy that passed away, I was already doing the skits, with the grandpa.
Yep, you was doing you
Yeah,
was
so
doing videos and dressing
I
up.
don't know. I was making them laugh a lot. So whenever I was doing the little acting stuff with him, or he seen the videos, he just laughing. I was just doing crazy shit, but using his voice. Like when they used to whoop our ass, I use his voice like, "Get your ass over here!" Ooh, and he was laughing. Like I'm like, "Yeah, that was you. You was being ass." So and then when I seen him doing it, he told me like, "Hey, this a whole different world. Like the music, everybody doing it." So even though like I had my own way, it kind of was getting watered down. Like you just like, damn, I'm steady doing hot ass songs and like these bitches doing these views, but like ain't nobody saying that.
Like it ain't really taking how you expecting it.
Yeah, so I really wasn't even fucking with it like that.
For sure. Nah, with the like you say, you had spoke on the characters in your music videos, like, and just like with the skits, what made, like, okay, was it like you said, like the granddaddy thing, like, was that how you, like, you in that, like, you was imitating your granddaddy?
That's how you look, just like that. Like it was random. I went to go get a wig that was like his hair was like that, real straight, long. You know what I'm saying? And then the little mustache. And like one day, I did the ABC song. I'm like, I can't shoot a video with tattoos all on my face. They not finna take me serious. So like, I'm like, let me look like him then. I just went to Party City. It was
Okay,
random.
so the whole thing is, so you didn't want to be taken serious. Like I was gonna say, like, my question was like, you ain't feel like no pressure, no backlash, like motherfuckers they looking at you like you a goofy, you want to play with you.
I
Type of
thought
shit.
that Amars and they were telling me like, hey, they either go like you or they go hate you. I'm like, you know what? I don't care.
You
So,
okay? You
yeah, oh well. Like people know me in the streets, so I think people was gonna follow after me like, you funny. That's how I looked at it. Like nobody was like, oh, he a lame ass nigga. And then I was doing it for the kids, so
yeah.
see once it dropped, everybody got to picking up. Everybody like, oh damn, let me do a kid song. Like I was
So
motivated.
when you did the kid song, that took off.
Hell yeah.
Was that like you got more attention from that than when you was doing like the
Drill song?
not like the juke, because you had did like
Oh no.
booties matter type of, or was that bigger than the kid song?
I don't know they like neck to neck because like I ended up
Neck to
performing
neck.
for like Reverend Jesse Jackson for his birthday.
Yeah.
I'm like, I never thought I would have met like him. And they ended up shout out Godfather, that's like Waka Flocka security. He everybody's security, but he introduced me to Reverend Jesse Jackson. I ended up doing the ABC song then from there it just kept going. Every school.
So was it the ABC song, was that like a strategic marketing thing? Like, man, I'm finna tap into the kids, like everybody into the drill, everybody into the juke. I'm finna step outside the conference zone and do something for the kids, or was it for your kids?
No, so I think it was DJ Mars and his brother named Chuck. They was telling me, asking me if I could do something different. I think somebody sent me a beat. I don't know where it happened, but I know they sent something said, see if you could do something different besides the drill. It wasn't even no Lil Booty Matter songs. It was the drill songs I was doing. And I think my kids was singing the song. I'm like, and I was watching Coco Melon. Grace wasn't even out. It was Coco Melon. And then I heard like they was repeating everything they was saying. I'm like, you know what? Let me say an ABC song. It just happened. Once I went to the
Oh.
studio, I just got to saying anything and worked.
And it took off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's crazy, yo, Dakota Gray. Now, like on a more serious note, like you had lost your mom. You feel me? We see you been in the media a lot. You lost your mom to a hit and run.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? It was taking a real heavy toll on you. Now it seems like now you kind of getting back to yourself slowly but surely, stepping back. You feel me?
That's because of the bull. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, he wasn't giving up.
Tell me about that.
I was trying to give up, man. Like, that shit had me trying to commit suicide. And then it's like so much pressure was on me because, like, you know, like the funeral, it happened out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I was working. I work at Amazon, and man, I think our last text she was saying like, I want to come with you. She ended up coming to my house like stand wise, and she's like, I want to come over there, baby. I'm like, all right, I gotta work this day. I'm like, but all you gotta do is ask me. She's like, come get me. I got a message the next day, so she already was dead when by the time I received the message, and they was saying like your mama missing. I'm like, what? I don't know. I ain't know what to think. I'm like, maybe she just somewhere and want to be away from there. And then like it just I don't know, it was snowing that day, like randomly as hell. I'm like, why the fuck is it snowing out of nowhere? And I get over there, I got to check in the garbage cans, and my brothers in them slide. We was checking everywhere because now I'm thinking somebody done killed her because her phone was in the house, her keys was in the house, her coat was in the house. It was cold as hell outside. So I'm like, who fuck leave outside without their phone and their keys?
Right.
So you know, I was still lost. I don't know. I was applying pressure at the gas station to some guys and shit. And then I think my sister them called me, and they was saying the morgue or something called. And I'm still thinking like that can't be true because how they go identify a motherfucker, her ID, everything.
Yeah, right.
It still didn't hit me until you know, I think they went to go view the body. Like I don't know, that shit kind of fucked me up. But this was my number one supporter. I'm to my like whatever I dropped, she was so, besides my kids, she was so thirsty to tell the next person. Like all the Latinos, everybody knew me because of everybody on the low end, they knew me because of like anytime, anybody. It was all because of and like all my surgeries, she was there for me, shit. And she had 2 surgeries and shit. I couldn't even go to neither one of them motherfuckers. So that shit fucked me up.
Now you spoke earlier, like when you was a kid, you was taken from her, but y'all still remained like a relationship throughout the years. Do you feel like y'all got closer as in your adult years?
I was a mama's boy, period. Like I cried.
Always.
Yeah, I always cried. Whenever she left, I don't give a fuck. We took a nap, I woke up crying. Like I'm the mama boy. And it's time she was calling me and say, hey Damo, come over here. Somebody did this to me, and I go over there, nothing really happened. She was just trying to like get my attention. But like I started like branching off a little bit. I kind of regret that because like I was trying to focus on myself. I was always so quick to jump for like, you know, my block was into PGF Nooker now. She'll say that one of them came over there, so I was sliding, and then nothing had really happened. I'm like, what the fuck did she keep sending me out? But people was telling me like she was just really trying to get you to come over there, cause like I stopped going in the hood. I just stopped going over that period. Like I don't like getting harassed by the police.
Yeah.
But
So it was really like the neighborhood that kind of made you branch off and that kind of separated y'all.
yeah, it's like
By her staying close by.
yeah, it's like a lot of rash shit going on.
For sure.
I was experiencing too much shit, so I'm like, let me just go ahead and get away.
Yeah, so you've been to with like a few blocks that's like trending. Like you say you've been to with Lizzie block, you've been to with PGF Nook block.
Mm-hmm.
What's the disadvantages with beefing with bigger rappers? Do you think that kind of play a role in why you ain't really like why your music ain't took how it's supposed to, or you ain't really crossed over to that level yet?
Yeah, because I ain't shit. I ain't no type of person be doing that. I just seen so many indictments and all that shit. Now them, I'm not my hood into it with these hoods. You know what I'm saying? So of course I'm a part of it. Like I can't just go over there and do no songs. But Lil Osama, that was when we was younger.
Right.
I still hear it, you know, conversating when we got older. But we was kids when we was getting into it. The PGF looking them, it's all recent now. You know, cause we with my block with Glock.
Being into it with them ain't really play no toll on your career. Cause
Yeah, I never seen them, and I mean we don't know what's going on behind the camera, but like it was a guy who was into it. A group called 100 Street, and I know you know this.
That's where Spider D from.
Yeah, so of course me and him been going back and forth on the internet, and I don't know. After he got shot up, shit, I kind of just like I just sat back, like not saying like I had nothing to do with it, but I'm just saying like I just sat back and I was looking like damn, like what this shit be really about? Like this a block we fighting over blocks and fighting over this person saying fuck your dead homie, and
Yeah,
like
it be
people
that
got
simple.
kids, and the police is the one that's really fucking us up.
So you think with Spider D getting shot up like that kind of opened your eyes to the real aspect of it? Like, man, this shit really ain't about nothing.
I mean, I got shot up and shit. I just looked at it like, anybody can get touched, but I was, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how to explain this to you. Like it wasn't like damn when I saw it, I'm like, damn. Cause people was hitting me up when shit was going on. I'm like, wait, what the fuck? It ain't like if I'm in tour with a nigga, I don't want nobody dead because he ain't did shit to my people. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So like it ain't that far. Like if we have some words or we go get in the ring at the fight, and I'm cool with that. But like him dying and shit, I probably wasn't with it. You know what I'm saying? Like
For sure.
I ain't that type of person because he ain't did shit to me. For real, for real. Like we done bumped his in the club and we looked, ain't shit shake. It was a big brawl going on, but he ain't touch me, I ain't touch him. So
For sure.
I don't know, but I just feel like that ain't about shit for real. Like
Yeah.
we getting older, man. I like money.
On Dakota Gray shit for the birds. Back on the situation with your mom. Is CPD any closer to finding the driver?
Uh-uh.
No.
They done closed the case, opened the case. I feel like the police got something to do with this because like the officer, he constantly hanging up the phone. Then they telling us like no cameras caught anything, and it's like 29 cameras on 67 and West.
Yeah, it's strange. And it'd be like you do something to one of them, they find out
Right there.
instantly. You feel me? They track the gas station cameras, alley cameras, ring doorbell cameras. They'll find any cameras and put together, you feel me, a timestamp to point out a vehicle. You feel me? When the case big enough, y'all going to the satellite and get shit. You feel me? So it'd be like y'all don't be wanting to look.
They didn't
Feel
want
me?
to.
Was like y'all gonna then
African-American.
police officers killing police officers, all type of shit going on. The CPD, they might be. I don't doubt you none. You feel me? On Dakota
They had to
Gray.
be one of them though, cause like 20, we got like 29 some cameras. The videos on there, they hit a million some views, and there's no one here that nobody got nothing. I don't know what's going on, like, but every day I'm fighting, and I had a conversation with the officer, like, hey, what's going on? And I done subpoena videos and everything, and like they giving me videos that I can't see nothing. So
Blacked out.
yeah, like is static in or something wrong with the video. I'm like, what the hell is going on? So one day I hit him because I couldn't get a certain video that I need. He told me that he closed the case. I said, why would you close the case? He like, cause I couldn't find nothing. So wait, what? But here we is again. A white lady just got killed. Two of them up north, and they found the killer off a camera that was on the side. But we here on the main street, and they ain't got not one video. They telling me I got to wait on a paint chip. They just came back with that and said that they couldn't find out off that. It's the police that did this, and it can't be nobody else. Cause who would they be protecting? Why is they protecting somebody else when this was an innocent lady walking to the store trying to
Could
get
be
groceries?
anything on my soul, like them sergeants and they be drunk. You feel me?
Mhm.
Dakota Gray speeding. Dick cars be coming down the street doing 120 miles per hour with they motherfucking lights, sirens off, all type of weird ass shit. On Dakota, and like you say, it do raise the question, like, you feel me? Who? Cause we all know for a motherfucking fact y'all can find out what the fuck
Yeah.
going on. So at a point it's like, why y'all don't want to find out? On Dakota Gray, that shit. Yeah, we need to get some private investigators. Dakota Gray, unbiased
I'm working
source.
with one.
For sure, yeah. Dakota
The
Gray.
way that they moving, they doing it so damn slick. Like I even got a lawyer named David. David Gagger. Like that's the one that been getting me out of a lot of trouble. Like I done been to some crazy shit. He been getting me out of it. He kind of then once he deep dived into it, he didn't want to get involved. He was like, I don't want to rub no elbows. So like that still raised the eyebrow. Like what the fuck do that mean? He saying I don't want to rub no elbows with no officers. So is the officers hiding something? Which is they is. It's been 5 months now, and she's still gone. They ain't gave me not one clue, not nothing. They uploading cars on the internet. I mean on the news that ain't had shit to do with nothing.
Straight up.
It'd be the wrong cars. I'm like, where did you get that car from? That car wasn't even in the video. Something going on, man, but it's coming.
Yeah, folks. On Dakota Gray. Yeah. You just be careful.
Yeah.
So shit like that, them bitches dirty, folks. On Dakota. Nah, with the search, you feel me? Is you like so determined to find the driver? Is it for closure? Is you looking for justice, or being a street nigga, is you looking for revenge?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm going out. I told everybody this. My baby mama gotta take care of my kids. Like this, I was my mama protector. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not finna stop. I'm going out. Like so, they gonna have to do what they gotta do. If I find out it's the officer, I'm going out. I'm crashing out because I know I got kids, but this lady ain't did nothing to nobody. And for us not to find out one person and the person still out there knowing that he did this, because like when he hit her, he ran over. No, he hit her and then he ran over her again. So it was like 2 times, and that's what killed her. Instead of hitting her and getting out, you know what I'm saying, and say, hey, everything cool. I understand people be scared or whatever. Like I would have. I'm not gonna say I would have forgave him, but we would have turned itself in, and we would have got down to the bottom of like what really happened. Which she wasn't at fault, we know that, but I don't know. I would have been a little lenient, but now I'm not. I'm not showing no sympathy.
Now
I
you
don't want
think
nobody
like
in
that could
jail.
be like God intervention with you? Like, all right, if you like you say you got kids, you got stuff going on, you feel me? And you think it could be God not allowing you to find out so
That's
you
what.
don't crash out, you
Mm-hmm.
feel me? Like one of those type situations where you know, and it's like kind of gonna wait until you in a better mental space where you would be better at receiving it. You think it could be shit like that? Like why you ain't found out yet? Like
I think that make a
spiritual.
lot of sense though, for real, because. And then I'm taking therapy, and they had me on these like depression pills. I had to try to stop taking that shit, but like it's like a whole different feeling. Like you lost your OG, but like
So
the feeling
but
of
that was like
losing.
from natural causes. This is
Nah,
different
still,
from
it's
it's yeah, of course
somebody who
you feel
births.
me. Of course, definitely the pain of losing a parent, but I think it's a whole lot different when it's taking away like your parent, take it from you, and especially like in this situation where you don't know, like you feel me, looking for closure, because it's like, I even if somebody did something to your parent, you know who it is, you can go get your get back, or they can go to jail. Opposed to you feel me, it's just gone. Like you feel me? No answers, no closure, no nothing. It's just gone. Like I think that's a whole different type of you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Situation, whole different type of mental space.
I
Like yeah,
think that's what's fucking me up. The part that nobody never play with me, and then here I come. I can't even get tough with nobody because my mama did. You know what I'm saying? I ain't. I done got to the point where I ain't saying nothing to nobody, even if I'm in tour with them, because I don't want nobody to say that, and then it's gonna be
yeah,
taken
it's
out
gonna
on
be
them.
a
So
trigger. Yeah,
yeah, that's why I can't say nothing about nobody because my mama did. I can't tell nobody like you ain't getting no get back. My mama did, and I ain't getting no get back. That's how I look at it. And that's to me. So
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't want no justice or none of that. I don't want the police to get nobody. And if it's the police, I'm just going down. It's gonna happen.
Yeah. So what's your opinion on the guy Rodney Hinton? The police had killed his son, then he went back and like killed a police officer, but it wasn't necessarily the police officer that killed his son. It was like he just kind of got back on any type of situation. Like you see yourself in that type of situation where you find out, all right, the
Mm-hmm.
police did have something to do with it, but you don't know directly who or which officer, or you feel me? Is it one of them like, well, I'm just gonna go take it? I want to, you feel me? I'm going out. Like what is how it's gonna be, or do you feel like he was wrong for not
No,
being patient and actually trying to find out that specific officer?
no. All of them is the same. They all under oath. They all sticking together. They all go lie for each other. I don't feel like he did nothing wrong. And people may not go, this is his son. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what he stole, could have tased him, anything. You sitting here and just get to shooting at somebody and saying they pointed a gun. That's their favorite thing. They pointed a gun. I don't see how nobody caught on to that. So like he wasn't
Be
wrong.
Dakota, like everybody hear me say on Dakota Gray, like he got killed by the police when he was
Damn.
15. He got shot in the back of the head. They say he pointed the gun at them. Then they left him out there handcuffed on the ground for like 4 hours while they looked for the gun that they say that he pointed at them.
Damn.
On Dakota Gray, they found the officer that did no wrongdoing. They gave him like $380,000 back pay for all the time he was off work, all type of shit.
We living in slavery.
And
People don't know, like, our ancestors, they was getting whipped, chained. We really going through the same thing, but it's like different. Like we killing each other, but we going to jail behind, the jail cell. So like all this really slavery that's going on.
yeah, man, it's shit fucked up. Back on fatherhood. Speak on what fatherhood means to you.
I mean a lot, cause I ain't have a active father, so I feel like I got to give my kids the world. I don't care what they ask for.
And you got two boys and a
Two
girl,
girls,
right?
yep.
Two boys and two girls. So which did you have first? You had your sons first or your daughters first?
My daughter, that's my daughter Drea,
I know.
15 now.
Which one you think like push you more towards like the man being a father? Was it like with your son? Was it like, all right, you got another small dude, guy looking following behind your footsteps, so you got to kind of change the guy him, or was it your daughters you wanted to be an example of what a man's supposed to be to them? So it's like that kind of made you straighten up your act.
I think it was nah. My oldest one, I still was doing hot shit. It slowed down. I think when I met my baby mama, that's when the Lil Booty Mountain song came, cause she ain't had no ass or none of that. So I got out, I got out of jail. She like, do something for the girls. And I'm like, damn, I like skinny girls. Everything came from. So I say my daughter, cause when I used to try to get on some hot shit, my baby mama was like, think about your family. I ain't had nobody to do that. Like the first one, she was riding whatever I'm on. She had shit.
Okay.
I'm knocking niggas out. I don't give a fuck. But this one, it's like I think before I hit you, cause she be like, they'll get you locked up, or what about your
So
family?
she
You not
like a
gonna
voice of reason.
Yeah, she played a big part in that. Like I'm telling you, I was hot. You couldn't say nothing to me. Can look
So
at them, nothing.
so a woman like depending on the type of woman you got do kind of determine the type of man you become. Like you express out to be.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think women play a big part in men changing, especially the ones that don't want to see you like, oh, don't go hang with him, cause if a man ain't with no woman and then his guys call him, this may be his last time. But if you laying out with your girl, you got saved right there. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So
For sure. So you ain't into the whole term bros over hoes. I feel like that's gay shit.
yeah, it's a lot of rats and shit out here. So I would never be trying to hang with no nigga anyway.
Dakota Gray. Yeah,
That snitch shit stopped all that. Once nigga got to telling, even if a nigga a killer, they still telling.
For sure. All right, one more question about the music. Was you was doing just like you spoke on choosing to do children music? Was that lucrative, like a better business decision opposed to doing drill, or was that like you feel me? It's kind of like all right, it was cool, it got a lot of attention, but money wise, like it wasn't really a good decision.
I don't know. I made more money off the Kids song than I did off any song that I ever dropped. I'm talking about. I did like 400,000 views on that streams off the ABC song. So I done made like, man, I'll say like 1,500 off that song. Like I'm still getting money off that song, the Kids song. Like the drill songs, it's cool, but my fans don't like that. Because a lot of people were saying like, could you go back to the old you? When Zach TV was alive, gang banging me, but
For sure.
I don't know.
Go, what's that word? It's KB Nene, and I'm at Iron Team Studios, where they had the best mixing and mastering and the top-notch security, cameras everywhere, so you can feel secure and safe while you record your music. You can also come and record your content. And if you're interested in starting a podcast, or if you need a location to film your podcast, your set can look like this. We got A1 quality, A1 cameras, A1 production. Come tap in with my people. You can book your time slot at www.ionteam.com. Lock in. Okay, so we done been nice. It's been cool. It's been, you feel when you got to know you, we done got it vulnerable, we done got it down, but now we got to get down to the nitty gritty. It's a segment called The Hot Seat. And I switched it up a little bit because this just came to my mind. Feel me? Now, CEO Telly got her. She on her hiatus right now.
Right.
She on her stepping into self-love. You feel me? She stepping into her single life.
Right.
Is you clapping the whoop man, baby mama?
Tell you my Tell you my homie, man.
Tell you, so she ain't moved on. Cause I told Telly, I say, you ain't moved on. I say, you moved on when you go get you some dick.
We just had a conversation about this.
And
like,
she say, nah, Nene, I'm single or whatever. And I say, nah, she ain't moved on. And I thought about it. I say, you know what? She probably did move on. And find out, Damo, and tell you.
Nah,
Tell you what the hell he?
Nah, that's my homie, man. I've been knowing. Look,
So,
Telly was my manager. She was my first manager. Yeah, it was me and the guy named Rose. That's the guy you hear the Spidey D and them do this. But it started off with that. That was his friend. And I was trying to get on with her and stuff. And he was, nah, you gotta get on yourself. Like Telly was always the female with money.
Yeah.
Bro, always. When I was like 18, she had a bag. Like she stayed putting us in the studios. I'm talking about big studios, not no hallway
Yeah,
shit.
she spoke
stayed,
on that
bro.
like getting a billboard for J Mane. So that's always been like
Bro, that's
her
Telly always had money. It's not one time this lady asked me for no bread. Like even when we was just out, we went out chilling. Shoot.
you had to look at like, hold on, I hope she don't take this the wrong way.
No, we already talked. She don't give a fuck, but we already just went out.
You say we went out, like you went out, and you thought about like
we went out,
pause.
we went out chilling, and I was trying to pay for something. She's like, no, I got it. I'm like, hell no. Like, Sally always been a boss with the money. So I don't know why J-Mane tweaking on that. I ain't gonna lie, like, if you know her like I know her, like, I don't see why no nigga slip up. Then I'm just gonna be 100 with you. She got the bread, she got the knowledge. You see what you said with the billboard shit, like, she's very, very, very intelligent. And I ain't just like, she got a little smart ass mouth, but like, that's my homie, though.
For sure.
But I know her mama and everybody. I know everybody, so that's why you see me pull up when she call.
All right, now you could speak better from his stance. You feel me? Being being in the entertainment industry. You feel me? You've been under Bo Deal. You feel me? You've been around Yo Gotti, all these different people. You feel me? How easy is it to get sidetracked on your relationship as a celebrity and all this fame? Cause you said like you feel me? I don't know why J Mane tweaking with it. Is he tweaking with it, or is it more so like this newfound fame, all this attention, all these women throwing their self-interest? It's easy to kind of lose yourself in this shit.
Yeah, I mean it is. I mean you go experience shit that you never seen. Like you probably always wanted a thick bitch. Here they coming.
Right.
Like they finna come. And then if he big, so the fame that he got, he got Cardi B. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I once upon a time had the Coily Ray, but it shit ended. So
Oh, no.
you got them people like, damn, I wonder how it is to hear her. I don't know, but I don't want to know how they shit going. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, she a good person. Like she making sure shit get done with him and shit. So, but I don't know, fame, it'll fuck a lot of shit up. It fucked up my relationship. So
Oh, so you did have that situation
yeah,
with
you got women that's coming left and right. So the difference between the person, my baby mama, and him and her, she don't give a fuck what he do. She don't give a fuck if you go fuck somebody else. My baby mama wasn't going. You can't put a heart under my shit. She wasn't going for that shit. Why the fuck Coily Ray comment on your shit? You fucking that bitch home. Why I never even met this bitch? What the fuck? So like I was dealing with that.
So it do make a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dakota Gray.
They watch too much Bad Girl Clubs and all that shit, loving hip hop. That'll make a motherfucker think you doing the same shit they doing. Like,
yeah, man. Dakota Gray.
totally cool though, man.
What's your opinion on this new wave of reality TV? You got the baddies. You just seen me on that kicking ass a couple days ago. You feel me? All this reality TV going on. What's your opinion on that?
I only watched that shit because he was on that. Like,
For
I don't really pay attention.
You don't watch
No,
baddies
I
and
don't
all
really
this
like-
shit?
Like, if it got something to do with some fighting, I done watched all your old shit when you was fighting this shit. I'm like, damn. I was telling Telly, like, Nene done came a long way. Like,
Yeah.
people don't, I don't know, these new people, they know you now, but I know you from when, performing and all that shit. Like,
Dakota Gray, the showcases and shit.
by yourself, like, you there. Even the lemonade shit, like, you came so far so quick. So, like,
I appreciate it.
yeah,
Dakota
like
Gray.
that motivation, but like you got them hands, so I'll be ready to see some shit going on. I'm like, oh, she finna be some ass.
Yeah, man.
I like
was
that.
different. I was gonna do it, but then like I ain't the type of person where I feel like, oh, I'm too big to do something, because I don't feel like I'm bigger than nobody else. But I do feel like once I had signed my deal and like I'm on these cameras, we ain't got no cheap cameras and shit. Like I
Right.
can't be on this motherfucker with my face marked up. And I feel like if they had girls that had like equal bigger platform, like if I'm on a tussling with Bucks or you feel me, Blaze, like somebody that's it's gonna make sense. Like I'm on here fighting a no name. What if
Right.
she whooped my ass?
Right.
That I just made her a celebrity.
Right.
You feel me? Not everybody looking at me like, nah, you ain't really like, it'd be too much to lose that shit. So nah. And I feel like that's for people that's more so trying to make a name for themselves. Like, all right, I didn't kind of put the work in and make it a name for myself. I ain't really gotta go that route. You feel me? But it kind of making me feel away from people like, nah, you too big for that. Like, so what the fuck you saying? Everybody else too small for this. Like, what about all the hoes that's on baddies? You feel
Right.
me? Getting paid $150,000 for this
People
shit.
love to see them with you, so
Yeah.
you don't give a fuck about what you say. You know what I'm saying? Like you go say it.
Damn.
A lot of motherfuckers holding their tongue because they don't want to be on here getting bashed. You
I
ain't.
don't give a fuck.
You got like 1,000, 1 billion niggas coming at you. Knowing you keep telling them like, I got a man at home. These motherfuckers don't want to hear that shit. These niggas is dogs. So nah, I salute you though.
What's your opinion on 607 Unk? You know him, the ugly one I've been doing the content with the dreads and the pointed fingernails. You pay attention to him lately?
I don't be watching no demonic shit. I ain't.
Yeah.
I don't be watching none of that shit you be doing.
Out of demonic.
Yeah, it's cause like I tried to watch something. I think it was y'all on
He's
that.
so ugly. He got to be
Yeah.
worshiping the devil.
Just staring off in the air and shit. I'm like, the fuck is he doing? So now
They throw Chicago motherfuckers.
I let me scoot him over here. I'm like, yeah, I'm not finna keep watching that shit. And then apparently motherfuckers would get to doing what he doing. Just staring off, the mouth wide open. I don't get none of this shit.
Yeah, Chicago, I think we got a different type of way of making content. I think in Iraq, it's like we just be ourselves, and then people find it funny or entertainment, opposed to people. So we kind of look at people weird when they like go out their way, like you become a character. Like when the cameras go off, you turn into a whole different type of person. Like I'm still trying to navigate that. Like I am in Chicago with just being myself. Then like now I'm going to California. I'm going to need different platforms. It's like people playing with me in a way that in California is acceptable because this is y'all way of life. But the people that's at home at the rack looking at me like, what you doing?
Right.
So I found a way, well, I'm going to still be myself. I'm going to book up in this bitch. You feel me?
So wait, is that how he really is? Or
yes, no, he's really like that. I say that it's like amplified when he on camera. Like certain shit he'll say. Like what I peeping with him, he try to get in front of people trolling him. So if you say he a crackhead, he look at it like he gonna get on there and say he a crackhead first. Motherfucker, oh you gay, he gonna get on there and say, oh I'm gay, I wanna fuck Charleston White.
That's why I won't listen to him.
Yeah, it's all about getting in front of the, like they say, like if you call yourself out first, then who can call you out? So it's like now motherfucker can't say nothing to him, because if you call him gay, he gonna go with it. You call him ugly, he gonna go, you feel me, however far he go with it. And like I could do that to a certain extent. Like you can't get me on camera.
Like, do you feel like there's a certain time to where
hell yeah.
Okay, you done trolled so much now. All right, let me get back to myself now.
About sucking dick and there's like certain lines I'm just not gonna cross. And I feel like out there they expect for you just to go along with it. And that's why I say like, well, I got people in the rack like, motherfucker get on camera looking at you suck Jay the main dick, and I be like, yeah, I sucked the dick. Like everybody in the rack gonna look at me, what the fuck? And
what the fuck going on?
It's because of California content. No, I read a book the fuck up and it still just be equal entertainment, and I can still face my city, you feel me? So I found out how to maneuver it. So
that's why the streets go fuck with you. Because you being you. But if you get on this motherfucker saying some crazy shit,
doing weird shit,
some shit with him tomorrow, why his ass fat and like,
no, I'm kicking that.
What the fuck is you on?
King David.
We ain't looking at nobody.
I'm motherfucker gonna call you out and let you know you fucking freakazoid, pervert, predator, Dakota Gray, corpse. Look at motherfuckers. Oh, King David. Well-being check. How you doing mentally, Damo?
Man, I'm trying to be. I don't.
I'm trying.
I can't even draw no music. I can't do none of that shit. So I don't know. I'm trying to open up though, like, but I'm gonna shout out Bo again, cause like I said, the movie shit is what's making me like, all right, you know what?
Getting back to it.
Yeah, you got talent. What the fuck you waiting on? And then like, we all on the time clock. But I can't do the music like I did before. Cause like, I feel like, damn, what I'm doing it for? This person was listening. I know I got the fans and all that shit, but I don't give a fuck about none of that. This is a person like I knew was waiting on me to get out the hood. So like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of like you lost your motivation with it.
I don't really got it no more.
For sure. What you think, like the motivation that you do got that you kind of hold on to, what you think that come from, like outside of Bo? Well, like you say, you spoke on Bo being, you feel me, one of the big support systems with it. But like some names from other people, like they kind of helping you, guide you through this shit.
Shit, my kids, I don't talk to nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, you hire him, man, I got like hella strangers and shit that be hitting me up and be motivating me and making sense. Like, one guy, his name, he worked with Bo too. His name was Nelly. He was like, I'm like, man, I supposed to been there and shit. Like, if you would have been there, who would have been going hard as you going for your mama? Right. So like, some people be throwing the motivations out there, it be making me sit back and think like, damn. So it be bringing me back to reality. And then when they hit midnight, I get right there, get the tweaking and shit again. Like, damn, I need to go find this nigga. I don't know, man. I'm gonna do some withdrawals and shit.
You think right now, like, the hardest part that you've been going through right now is just like accepting it?
Mm-hmm.
Like when you say how the case closed, just accepting, like, all right, it's over with, moving forward. Is that the hardest thing for you right now?
So it's back open. What I'm saying is they triggering, they playing with
No,
the
you
peace
said
and
they
shit.
play they clothes. No, I'm saying like when he told you that. Like I'm just saying
I
like
was gonna bug up on his
it's
ass.
some of the hardest part like about this grieving process you're going through right now is just like accepting like okay she gone. It ain't
Yeah.
much I can really do about it.
Right.
I could just kind of just take it for what it's worth and move forward. Try to be you feel me. Keep my kids reminded of who she is. Type.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? I think that's the hardest part right now.
Yeah, that's what's making me move really though. Like knowing like no matter how many times you cry, no matter who I want to hurt and shit, like I can't bring it back. Like once a person gone, they gone. So I don't know. I got my days where I'm just go right back into the shell and then I'm gonna come back
For
out.
sure.
It's gonna keep on and up. Like a mama, like I said, somebody that birthed you. So it's different.
You spoke on being in therapy now. How that's been helping?
It's been alright, cause you know the lady listening, trying to drug the fuck out of me, but
How they been giving you?
yeah, I was taking that shit. I stopped because like I was starting to forget shit. Like I was
Damn,
forgetting
cycle
about my
choke used to
mama.
fuck
I'm not
you
gonna
up.
lie. Yeah.
And you'll get dependent on it too, to the
Yeah.
point like where you need that shit. Like we was taking that shit in jail just to get high, just to go to sleep, shit like that. Now, motherfucker got real anxiety problems,
Yeah.
real depression, and you feel him type of shit. You don't even know that shit stem from them pills will fuck you up. So, I think the best solution, like going through shit as a kid and like going through therapy, I think that should be good. Just talking to somebody, you feel me, getting that shit out. Cause especially when you feel like you can't talk to nobody else that you know, you feel me? Well, ain't nobody gonna really understand it. Ain't nobody really been through it, you feel me? You kind of keep bottled in. That shit
Right.
turn into pressure. So it is good to go talk. And hopefully, you feel me, you get back to your music and your music can become a form of therapy.
Right.
I know right now it'd be like for having writer's block, you feel me? You can't really focus on nothing outside of what you focus on. Dakota
Girl,
Gray.
I'm street nigga, so you know, we trying to, you know, like anybody else lost somebody, you gonna be worrying about finding who this person is. Like I don't party. I didn't people didn't try to book me for parties. I don't do none of that shit. I stopped the interviews. I think the last one I did was with Drill. And after that I ain't want to talk about that shit no more. But it's like I gotta do something. I just don't know what to do. So I think that's the overwhelming part. Like I'm the only one that's doing it. Like I got hella family. I got her brother. I got hella everybody. And it's this thing like all the pressures like it's on me. Like damn, everybody depending on you. And I already got shit that I already got shit like the music shit. And I don't know. I gave up shit, but
I ain't once I gave up, just say take a break. And that's okay. Sometimes you gotta just step back, take a breath, breather. You feel me? Calculate your thoughts, get it there, and you gotta. And it ain't no telling how long that could take. It ain't no set of days, months. It could take years, and whenever you feel me. But it's gonna come back. You feel me? Because it's what's in you. I appreciate you coming sit down with me. You feel me? Like you say, you ain't really been doing too much talking. You ain't really
I
been
fuck with
front
you
of the
though.
camera, so you feel me? I definitely appreciate you. You feel me? Come and sit down with me. You know it's all love. My brother, Dakota Gray,
All work.
praying for you.
Yeah.
Dakota Gray, it's good to see you smile.
Yeah.
Oh, smell great. Yeah, so until next time, I'm just a girl from Chicago, Big Boss Damo.
Yes, sir.
So another one for the books.
Let's go.
Thank y'all for tuning in. If you want to be a guest on my next episode, or if you want to be a sponsor on the next episode, hit that link. You can send me some merch. I can promote you, tag you on my Instagram socials. We can collaborate. So hit me up, hit that link. Let's lock in. Let's work.